Hello everybody, welcome back to another vlog. Today's video is going to be a weekend vlog. So Luke is currently out of town. He's in Chicago visiting some family and I am just here. I had other plans for the weekend but they fell through, and so it actually worked out for me to have a me weekend. Like, I can't remember the last time that I had a weekend in this year of 2024 in which I didn't have something planned other than like a few work meetings or class, because I had class this morning. It is a Saturday morning. And I do have a Flourish with Purpose, a group call on Sunday mornings as always. But other than that, it's been such a long time since I've had a me weekend with open, spacious possibility for plans. And I was just thinking about how good that feels and how good and free and expansive it feels to just look at a day and be like, what do I want to do? Like, honestly, when is the last time that you had some moments in your day and you had enough time to ask yourself, what would I like to do for the rest of the night? Or what is it that I want to do and that I can actually do the whole day today because I have the space and the time and the imagination and the energy to do it? And I just feel like at this point it is such a blessing to have me time. And so we are going to savor it all in this vlog. And I also just want to add, when I say I would love to have a restful weekend, or I haven't had a restful weekend in a long time, that might look really different than another person who's just craving a spa day or a day where they do absolutely nothing. Whereas for me, going on these walks, doing an activity that I feel like doing something feels restful to me. And it kind of ties into my human design. I don't know how many of you out there are into human design, but I am a generator. If I had a day where the whole schedule was open, I would want to fill it with things that I really enjoy, and that's how I can feel charged up. But there are other people who would want to fill that entire day with a whole time block saying do nothing and lay in bed and like quote unquote bed rot, like air quotes bed rot. I can't do that because I have a potty bag in my hand. And that is actually recharging to them, to just stay in bed and be horizontal all day. But if I had to be horizontal all day, I think I would lose my mind. Like, the pandemic was a beautiful time for many people to finally get the rest that they needed after they had gotten burnt out, or once they realized like, oh my gosh, I have not stopped, and do nothing, lay around. And that's recharging and helpful for some people, but not obviously in the long run, where it can be really exhausting to be doing nothing for a long time. But personally, I was doing lots of stuff, and that's why we saw a lot of people. Yeah, so during the pandemic, I was getting my prerequisites to apply for med school. I was doing different work. I had a lot of different hobbies. I tried out macrame. I made a bunch of macrame, like wall art things. I crocheted a bunch, and I was one of those people among the group of people who got into things and wanted to do things, because that's of course what would help us with our idle time, but also was really, really helpful for us to feel energized and recharged by doing something fun. I guess the main point here that I wanted to share is rest to you is going to look different than rest to another person, but make sure you just know what feels good and energizing for you to do. That's all that matters. Not what everybody else is doing, not what you read in an article, or what your favorite health YouTuber, Instagram, TikTok influencer is doing, but what feels good to you. Rachel made this creamy pesto bake. We are going to a grocery store and getting boba. So Rachel is also here with me all day with no plans other than to just hang out, because her mans is busy as well. And so we are gonna be very busy. Just, I don't know. Oh my gosh, we kind of match.
Right.
We're like inverted. Hey.
Hi.
This is my dog.
This is my dog.
This is my dog.
Hi.
Good morning. It is Sunday and I am preparing for a Flourish with Purpose call. We have a guest speaking today, and we're going to be talking about improving your relationship with money. And our guest is Justin David Carl. His name is Dragon. He's also been on the Flourish with Purpose podcast. And I'm sure I've talked about this before, but within Flourish with Purpose, there is a lot of talk about money, money mindset, your relationship to money, and abundance, manifestation, attraction, all those small little things that seem so not related to purpose, but actually is, because a big reason why we want to be in tune with our purpose and really understand what we're here for is so that we know how to make peace with the way that we bring in our finances and the way that we handle it. What I realized from coaching and from being coached and therapy and all of these things is the way that we do one thing is the way that we do everything. And so in really healing our relationship with our fun, ourselves, our like view of the world, our view of the people around us and what we're here to bring, also comes healing our relationship or patching up our relationship or strengthening it with money. This workshop has been a long time coming. So the guest that we're having right now is, I'll put his information in the description. He's super awesome. He's a money and fitness and lifestyle coach, and he's gone from $80,000 in debt to being a 7-figure earner and just all around amazing human being in just a few years because of a few things that he has learned and that he's applied to his life. And so he's going to be teaching about relationship with money in this workshop. And anybody who comes into Flourish with Purpose will have access to the replay of this. So you might be able to watch this after you watch this video. But that's what we're starting off with on Sunday. Yesterday was just really chill. Me and Rachel and then her husband Steve came home. He went to the dentist, and like sometimes dentists can be all day things. So we just chilled. We had a nice dinner. I went to bed by like 10:30 or 11. It felt so good. I had a full night's sleep and had my morning routine, and now I'm just here vibing with you. So we're gonna continue on with this workshop, and I'll take you guys around for the rest of the day. So just got back from the gym, and I was thinking about something on my car ride, and I'm gonna share it with you. And it is yet another argument for angel numbers, because I love seeing angel numbers. I saw a 444 when I was driving, when I was thinking about something, and I was like, oh, I wonder if this is a good hypothesis or not. And then 444 right in front of me. So the argument that I'm gonna make is for dopamine. And I believe that seeing angel numbers more and more, or just noticing them more and more, has helped me have more hits of dopamine in my day. And I just feel like, isn't that a good thing? Don't we all want to have a little bit more dopamine that's natural in our bodies? And I know we're all like, if you're watching this video, you probably know what dopamine is, you know what dopamine detoxes are, or you have a good idea of what they are. And the argument that phones and social media and notifications and all the colors and sounds cause us to have a lot of dopamine, so we get addicted to it. Can't that also just apply to angel numbers, where, okay, don't get obsessively addicted to angel numbers, but we should just allow more of happiness and joy and good feeling hormones into our body and into our lives. If that means thinking of things that we're grateful for, or just seeing angel numbers, like consecutive 3 numbers or consecutive 4 numbers, or a repeating pattern, like if that makes you happy, that brings you more dopamine, I just feel like, yeah, we should just be open to it and explore that and allow life to be more joyful. One of my besties is coming over, Lorraine, and she just taught a private yoga class in a city around us, and so she's gonna hang out, us, but really it's just me because Luke is not here. But we're both very hungry, and we're gonna figure out somewhere to eat or something to do, but in the meantime, she's coming over here, she's gonna meet me. I decided to make us a little protein yogurt snack. And I make this a lot, but it's just an easy go-to, high protein, vegan, it's like, it satisfies the moment and my taste buds. So there's a little bit of protein, and this is the chocolate peanut butter flavor from Veg. It's my favorite one. Mixed with a little bit of water to make it kind of like fluffy. And then I add, this is my favorite yogurt at the moment. I've been on this kick for a while, you guys. If you've been watching these vlogs, I don't even need to explain it to you. Granola blueberries. We have, oh no, you're good. After we finished our yogurt, we have pasta, egg and cheese sandwiches that are not actually egg and cheese. They're from this place called Ben and Esther's.
They're fag
Ketchup.
cheese.
Fag, what is it?
Fag and cheese.
Fag and cheese.
Big egg and cheese.
And arugula.
No.
We are at Laguna Beach and we're just walking around. I was like, do you want to go to the beach but just like not go into the water? You guys, people are getting married here right now as we're walking down. Let me show you. People are having picnics here.
But they're having a wedding.
And these people over here. Congratulations to this beautiful couple. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm getting nervous. We're literally passing by. But anyway, look at the beach. So great.
Wow, look at all
And
the
this is a really pretty, I know, wow, it's so spacious. I'm now hanging out with my mom. I came to my parents' house for a little bit and we're gonna have dinner. Do you want to be in my vlog? Are you shy?
No, I'm not. Hello.
You look beautiful, Mom. And Kiara loves being here. Look. Ooh, look at these flowers.
Look at my flowers.
Can you tell me about your garden?
Oh, these are like gardenia. I mean, no, Martha Stewart geraniums.
Oh, wow. Why? It's a Martha Stewart specific geranium?
Mm-hmm. This kind of brand. Mm-hmm. But this one is the regular geranium.
She's an orchid collector. These are actually a lot of orchids, Mom. Wow. I'm impressed. Oh, Mom, can I have some plants to propagate?
Yes.
Can you give some like good indoor plants? I want indoor plants. Can you give me some to propagate? Ooh, look at these. That's so pretty. I could use a snake plant. Thanks, Mom. Thank you for dinner, Dad.
Look at him.
She had dinner already. My dad asked me to come over for dinner and then leaves the house to go run an errand. Okay, so now I'm back home and that was actually so much fun. I just got to hang out with like my parents, my aunt, my uncle, and just observe them talking about their lives. It's just always a nice time, in my opinion, to just hang out and sit with like just my aunts and my uncles. So anyway, made my way home and I am washing some sheets and so I have to stay awake while I'm waiting for them to dry. So I decided I'm just gonna do an oil mask, which is what I've told you guys about before in a previous vlog, so make sure you go check that one out. This time though, I just put hot water, like already boiled water, into this bowl and dipped this cup that has oil in it in here, and honestly it's sufficient enough. I don't need to be heating it on the stove. So I know I showed you guys a stove in the previous vlog, but that's why you guys have to stay up to date because this is a trial and error process and I'm sharing with you what I'm doing in real time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair into some oil. Luke is available for a FaceTime. Oh, cool. I'm also vlogging right now. I was like, let me see if Luke answers. Yes. Yes. Everybody was asking where you were. I went to my parents' house for dinner and like Auntie Pai asked where you were, my mom, Tita Eileen, my dad. On separate occasions, but they were all at the table when they were asking, but they just didn't hear or listen.
Oh my God.
And we have landed to the end of the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I have my hair already clean. Yesterday it was so oily. I think I put too much oil, but now it just feels so nice, clean and fluffy. So if you want to learn how I take care of my hair in particular, make sure you go check out that vlog. I will leave it in the description below, or you could just go back a couple videos. And I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me this weekend, or for me it's over the weekend, but for you it's like what, 15 minutes, maybe less. It really feels nice to have free time, even though I was doing stuff and I was seeing people. I had my friend over, I had, you know, just girly time. Freedom is one of my biggest values, and when I feel like I have freedom to choose what I want to do, it's like all those activities become so much more rejuvenating to me. And so creating a life of freedom is something that I'm passionate about. If you are passionate about that, or if you want to create a life of freedom for yourself but you need a little bit of guidance, I would love to work with you. So make sure you check out my coaching program down below. And I hope that you're just having a wonderful morning, noon, day, or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!